Let me ask you something. When was the last time you got down on the floor and stood back up without grabbing onto anything? No chair, no table, no helping hand, just you. Sounds simple, right? But for most people in their 80s, that one basic movement is gone. And here's the thing, it doesn't disappear all at once. It slips away quietly, little by little. First, you use your hands. Then, you stop trying. Next thing you know, getting off the floor feels like climbing a mountain. But if you can still do it, if you can get down and up smoothly, no struggle, no pain, that's not just mobility. That's a sign. A big one. It means your strength, your balance, your coordination, even your brain-body connection, are still working together. And honestly, that's rare. Because aging doesn't just show up in wrinkles or gray hair. It shows up in the little things. Things most people ignore until it's too late. You might not realize it yet, but this one simple movement could be one of the clearest signs of how well you're really aging. And if you can still do it at 80, well, you just might be aging in reverse. In this video, we're going to look at 5 powerful signs, some physical, some mental, that tell you whether your body is holding strong or slowly winding down. Some of these will surprise you. Some might make you think twice. But all of them are real, and they matter more than you think. So stick around till the end. This could change the way you think about aging forever. And hey, if you're over 70 and still feel sharp, strong, and full of life, comment, "Still got it," down below. Or if you're not quite there yet, but you're working on it, comment anyway. Let's cheer each other on. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Healthy Senior Advice. For real talk on aging well, staying strong, and caring for the people you love. Let's get into it. 1. You can get up from the floor without using your hands. Picture this. Your grandparent drops their keys on the floor. They bend down slowly, knees trembling a bit, reach for the keys. But when it's time to get back up, they hesitate. They glance around. There's no chair nearby, no railing, no one in the room. So they do what many people do in that moment. They crawl to the nearest table just to pull themselves up. Or they call out, "Can someone help me up?" Now, picture yourself. Could you get back up, right now, without using your hands? No furniture, no assistance. Just your legs, your core, and your balance. Be honest. Would you struggle? Or would you rise smoothly, like you did when you were younger, without even thinking about it? This movement might seem small, but it tells a big story. You see, the ability to get up from the floor without using your hands isn't just about strength. It's about how your entire body works together. Your muscles, your joints, your balance, your coordination, even your confidence. When you can get up on your own, it means your flexibility is still there. It means your legs still have power. It means your brain is still communicating with your body in real time, helping you balance, adjust, and move without hesitation. In fact, there's research showing that people who can do this, especially into their 70s and 80s, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Why? Because it signals something deeper. It's a snapshot of your biological resilience. Now, here's what most people don't know. Losing this ability doesn't usually happen overnight. It's not like you wake up one day and suddenly can't do it. It starts slowly. A little stiffness in your knees. A bit of hesitation when lowering down. Maybe you start using the couch to push yourself up without even realizing. The biggest mistake people make? They assume this decline is inevitable. Oh, it's just old age, they say. But that's not the full story. Sure, aging brings changes, but giving up your independence doesn't have to be one of them. So what can you do? Start small. Try doing chair squats once a day. Just sit and stand from a sturdy chair, no hands. Then add gentle floor exercises, like cat-cow stretches to improve spine mobility. If you enjoy movement, even light yoga can do wonders for strength and balance. You don't need to be a gymnast. You just need to stay moving. A little every day. Now, Your body tells part of the story. But what about your mind? Let's talk about one surprising brain test that takes just seconds, but could reveal years of change beneath the surface. 2. You can remember 3 random words after 5 minutes. Alright, let's try something together. Just listen to these 3 words. Apple, car, elephant. Don't write them down. Don't repeat them out loud. Just remember them. We'll come back to them in a few minutes. Now imagine someone walks into the room, says those same 3 words to you, and then walks away. 5 minutes later, they ask, "What were those words again?" Would you remember all 3? Would you get 2? 1. None. This might sound like a simple little brain game, but it's actually one of the easiest and most telling tools used by doctors to measure short-term memory and early cognitive health. You see, your brain is always filtering. Every second, it decides what information to keep and what to toss. And when your short-term memory starts to slip, even just a little, it can be a quiet sign that something deeper is changing. Something you don't want to ignore. Now don't get me wrong. We all forget things from time to time. Names. Appointments. Where we put the remote. That's normal. That's human. But here's where it gets tricky. When forgetfulness becomes frequent. Or when it suddenly gets worse. When you forget common words. Or lose track mid-sentence. Or miss events you were just reminded of. That's not just aging. That's a red flag. Short-term memory is a critical marker of how well your brain is aging. And when it starts to fade, even slightly, it can be an early signal of cognitive decline, including conditions like mild cognitive impairment or early-stage dementia. But here's the good news. You can do something about it. Just like you can exercise your body, you can train your brain. Try simple things like memory games, crossword puzzles, reading aloud every day, or journaling for just 10 minutes in the morning. Even learning a few words in a new language can wake up your brain in amazing ways. What matters is consistency. Challenge your brain gently every single day. It's not about being perfect. It's about keeping those mental pathways alive, active, and connected. Now, remembering words is one thing. But what if I told you there's a movement? A single, physical action that taps into your strength, balance, coordination, and even your inner stability. And most people over 80 can't do it anymore? Let's talk about that next. 3. You can balance on one foot for 10 seconds. Alright, let's try something simple. Wherever you are, stand up if it's safe. No wall behind you. No chair to hold. Now slowly lift one foot off the ground. Just a few inches. And count to 10 in your head. 1, 2, 3. Can you make it to 10 without wobbling? Without touching down? Without reaching for something to steady yourself? It sounds easy, but it's not. Especially not as we get older. This tiny test, balancing on one foot for 10 seconds, is one of the most powerful indicators of how well your body is holding up with age. Why? Because balance isn't just about not falling. It's about brain-to-body communication. It's about the strength in your ankles and hips, the coordination of your nervous system, your core stability. Even your inner ear health plays a role. When you can stand on one foot with confidence, it tells us that your body is still aligned, still sharp, still connected. But here's the truth. Most people in their 70s and 80s can't do it. Not for 10 seconds. Not without help. And many don't even realize it until the first fall. The trip in the bathroom. The misstep off the curb. The night they tried to get up in the dark, and suddenly, they're on the floor. Falling is one of the biggest risks for older adults. And yet, we treat it like it's normal. Oh, everyone falls when they get older, right? Wrong. Yes, your balance can weaken with age. But that doesn't mean it's out of your hands. In most cases, it's not just aging, it's inactivity. It's disconnection between mind and movement. The good news? You can improve it. Start with heel-to-toe walking down your hallway, like walking a tightrope. Practice it every morning for just a minute. Try standing yoga poses, like tree pose. You don't have to be flexible, just focused. Use a wall if you need to at first. The key is practice. Slow, steady practice. Even brushing your teeth while standing on one foot can be a training moment. 2 minutes a day, and you're building balance without even changing your routine. Because here's the thing. Balance isn't just physical. It's how grounded you feel in your own body, in your own life. Which brings us to something even more personal. Not a test, not a movement, but a question. How does your body feel the moment you wake up in the morning? Let's take a closer look. 4. You wake up energized, not exhausted. Let me ask you something personal. When your alarm goes off in the morning, or when the sunlight peeks through your blinds, do you wake up ready to face the day? Or do you lie there, feeling like you barely slept at all? Like your body's still heavy, your thoughts foggy, and your energy stuck somewhere in yesterday. Because waking up tired isn't just frustrating. It's a quiet signal your body is giving you, and it deserves to be heard. You see, how you feel first thing in the morning is like a status report from your body. If you wake up refreshed, alert, even a little excited for the day, that usually means your systems are working in harmony. But if you wake up exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, that could point to deeper issues. And it's not just part of getting older. We often chalk up fatigue to aging. We say, well, I'm not 40 anymore, as if exhaustion is a natural part of growing older. But here's the truth. Chronic fatigue can be your body waving a flag. It could mean poor sleep quality, sleep apnea, nutrient deficiencies, like low iron or vitamin B12, or even a sluggish metabolism that needs a little care. And the emotional side matters too. Fatigue can come from more than just physical health. It can stem from stress, loneliness, even grief. Because energy is deeply connected to your emotional well-being, your sense of purpose, the little joys that get you out of bed each morning. So what can you do? First, look at your nighttime habits. Turn off bright screens at least an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and as dark as possible. Then, in the morning, try light stretching. Even 5 minutes of movement signals to your body that it's time to wake up and engage. And don't skip breakfast. Focus on foods rich in iron, B12, and healthy fats, like eggs, oats, leafy greens, or even a banana with almond butter. You don't need fancy supplements, just consistent care. Your energy reflects how well your body's being supported from the inside out. Because it's not about being hyper or bouncing off the walls. It's about waking up feeling alive. Feeling like you're still in there. Like your day has value, and so do you. Now, for our final check-in, we're going to look at something that most people overlook, but it just might be the most powerful test of all. It's not about strength, or memory, or energy. It's about something even more essential. Your lungs, and your heart. Let's talk about that. 5. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Alright. Think back to the last time you faced a flight of stairs. Maybe it was at home. Or outside a public building. Maybe the elevator was out of service and you had no choice. Do you remember how you felt? Did you make it all the way up in one go? Or did you have to pause halfway, hand on your chest, lungs working overtime? A single flight of stairs. Just 10 or 12 steps. It doesn't seem like a big deal. But the truth is, this tiny task can reveal a lot about how your body's really doing. Climbing stairs requires multiple systems in your body to work together. Your heart, your lungs, your leg muscles, your circulation. And when one of those systems is struggling, you'll feel it. That breathlessness. It's not just being out of shape. It's often an early warning sign. Your cardiovascular system, the engine that keeps your body running, is telling you something. Either, hey, I'm strong and working well. I'm struggling more than you think. Now, many older adults avoid stairs altogether. And hey, I get it. Stairs can feel risky. One wrong step, a fall, a scare. But when you stop using stairs completely, you stop using a part of your endurance that protects your longevity. There's a big misconception out there that avoiding stairs somehow protects you from harm. But in reality, when used safely, stairs are one of the most natural, simple, and effective ways to build cardiovascular strength. You're not just working your legs. You're training your heart, your breathing, your balance. So if stairs feel hard right now, don't give up. Start slow. Hold the railing. Take one step at a time. Even going up halfway and resting can start to build your endurance over time. And combine that with light walking outside, or on a treadmill if you're indoors. If your knees allow it, stationary biking is great too. The key is consistency, not intensity. Build the habit of movement. Breathe deeply while you do it. Smile when you finish, even if it was hard. That smile tells your brain, I'm still going. I've still got this. Because if you can climb a flight of stairs without stopping, you're doing better than most people your age. Better than many in their 60s. And far better than most in their 80s. It shows that your body still has resilience. Still has drive. Still has life. So let's recap. If you can still do these 5 things, get up off the floor without your hands. Remember 3 random words after a few minutes. Balance on one foot for 10 seconds. Wake up feeling energized. And climb a flight of stairs without stopping. You're not just aging well. You might just be aging in reverse. But what if you can't do all of them? What if 2 or 3 or even none of those things felt possible for you today? Don't worry, because that's what we're talking about next. Now let's be real for a moment. If you listened to those 5 signs and found yourself saying, "Nope, I can't do that anymore," then I want you to know something. That feeling, that quiet ache in your chest, it's okay. Because realizing that you've lost one or more of these abilities can hit you hard. It's not just about movement or memory. It's about what it represents. It's a reminder that time is moving, that your body has changed, that certain things don't come as easily as they used to, and that can feel like loss. Like you're slipping into a chapter you didn't ask to enter. One where your body feels like it's working against you. But I want you to really hear me now. You are not broken. You are not behind. And you are definitely not done. Because here's the thing about decline. It's not a sentence. It's a signal. And once you recognize the signal, you have the power to respond. If balance is slipping, you can train it. If energy feels low, you can nourish it. If stairs leave you breathless, you can rebuild endurance, one step at a time. Aging isn't about staying the same. It's about learning what your body needs now, and giving it that care without shame or fear. Because recognizing decline isn't defeat. It's actually a kind of strength. You're not powerless, you're aware. And awareness is the beginning of healing, of rebuilding, of rewriting what aging looks like for you. So if you're missing one of those signs, or even all 5, don't let it crush your spirit. Let it light a fire. Pick one thing. Just one. Take the stairs once today, even if it's slow. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Or go to bed 30 minutes earlier tonight and stretch before sleep. Tiny steps. Taken consistently. That's how transformation happens. And remember this, aging doesn't have to mean decline. You're not just fading into the background. With the right information, a little movement, and a whole lot of patience, your body can surprise you. It can adapt. It can strengthen. It can even reverse the clock in some areas. You're still here. Still breathing. Still capable of change. And you deserve to feel strong, clear, and alive. For as many years as life gives you. Alright, let's take a breath and look back at what we've uncovered today. We talked about 5 powerful signs of healthy aging. But more importantly, we talked about what they really mean. Can you still get up off the floor without using your hands? Can you remember 3 simple words after just 5 minutes? Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds without wobbling or holding on? Do you wake up energized, not drained, ready to take on the day? And finally, can you climb a full flight of stairs without stopping halfway to catch your breath? These aren't just random tests. They're windows into your body's current state and its future. If you can do all 5, that's incredible. Truly, you're in better shape than most people your age, and possibly even aging in reverse. But if there's 1 or 2, or maybe even all 5, that you struggled with, that's okay, too. Now you know. And that means you can start where you are. Now I want to hear from you. Really, this is your chance to share something that might help someone else. Which of these 5 signs can you still do? Which one are you working on? Maybe you're working on your balance. Maybe you're just trying to get better sleep. Or maybe you just started walking every morning and it's already making a difference. Drop your answer in the comments, because your story might be the exact thing that gives someone else the courage to start. And hey, if this video helped you think a little differently about your health, or gave you that gentle nudge to take action, I'd love for you to subscribe to Healthy Senior Advice. Every week, we share simple, supportive tips for older adults, caregivers, and anyone who wants to age with strength, clarity, and dignity. No fluff. No scare tactics. Just real, honest advice, delivered with care. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video if it resonated, and make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. And remember, no matter where you're starting from, it's never too late to feel strong again. It's never too late to feel confident in your body. And it's never, ever too late to feel young at heart. Stay hopeful. Stay active. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.